Welcome. Hello and welcome, Sagittarius. How are you? Well, you're my last sign to read in February, but you know how I feel about you fire signs, okay? It's like you really are about that aspiring and being freedom loving and passionate energy. Definitely the fire is all about and masculine active, we don't read gender specific on this channel, but whether you're male or female, when you go for what you love to do or love to embrace. So more power to you, okay? And I pray February is a wonderful month for you. And mainly I adore how you're ruled by Jupiter, that giant planet that speaks of growth and expansion and being enthusiastic and luck, having luck, okay? And planet Jupiter's card, Major Arcana card, is the Wheel of Fortune, which speaks pretty much about the same thing, number 10, okay? To move forward and believe in your dreams. And this year, if anything, there's opportunity for so much growth and expansion. I mean, success for all of us, okay? But that your sign is coded with these words of wisdom, so gain that harmony within you, okay? And believe in your wisdom, believe in you, truly. This is my 7th year going into the YouTube, and I try to, as a spiritual teacher, I truly want to just pump everybody up, because sometimes we've all been in places that we don't understand why. There's always darkness around the corner, and that's why we're spiritual warriors on this channel, because darkness is always in the details. The devil's always in the details, okay? But we can still make 2018, which we've been talking about as that Master 11 code. 1 + 1 is 2. And it's not, I know I repeat myself many times, but this is truth speaking, and you can meet those people, okay? And you can have that positive polarity between yourself and that person, but it's meant to be. Whoever you meet now, or let's say you're madly in love with your spouse, you both together might create something brand new, be it a child, or be a business, or whatever. You work hand in hand to help others that are less fortunate. It's about being freedom loving, okay? It's like, Sagittarius is like the hippies from the 70s, okay? You just gotta let it go. Let your hair grow long, okay? But now this reading for February, I kind of changed it for all the Clairvoyant Alchemy readings, because I received a email on January 19th from this female that her name is Olean Hart. Now, she's not on YouTube. She's an astrologer this is her blog. But she speaks of on February 10th, Venus will return to her place of exaltation in the sign of Pisces, where her magical powers will reach their highest height, ! Okay? Venus traditionally rules the signs of Taurus and Libra, but she is exalted and therefore most glorified in Pisces! Why? Because Venus is delighted to return to the legendary place of her birth, the deep blue sea. Hail Venus. Sea foam and endless water are her place of origin, where she is transformed into the omnipresent Titanic goddess once again. In astrology, Venus represents the universal force of attraction, that which creates union between spirit and matter. And what makes your spirit feel more fully embodied than sensual pleasure and luxury? And this was in an image she chose for the Venus, born from the sea foam here. And Aphrodite, Greek, Venus, Roman, same energies, okay? The planet Venus. And as the planet Venus in tradition, in the tarot, she is number 3, the Empress, okay? So it's about that love, attraction, spiritual treasure. Highlight that for yourselves, okay? In the tradition of astrological magic, Venus Venus workings can be used for attracting everything that makes life worth living, including love, sex, money, beauty, and creative fulfillment! Exclamation mark. While Venus is in Pisces, you can also heal from any sense of unworthiness surrounding love, sex, money, or creativity. Okay, 'cause she really wants the best for us. She's like the Queen of Cups. Their mothers, they have that fertility mother loving card, sort of like the Mother Mary. Okay, so just believe. So once those scars have softened, Venus and Pisces magic can be done to attract a new romance, a new stream of income, new creative inspiration, or anything else which might make your life more delicious. Okay? So prepare to enjoy this beautiful Venusian season. Again, Venus will be transiting Pisces from the February 10th through March 6th. So we have a few weeks to embrace these energies and harness them. On my channel, that's, I think, what I truly love to do best is harness energies. And actually, I received that email on January 19th. On December 31st, I have this new series called Angels Bring Loving Miracles. And that all came about from when I was doing those chakra readings. And then after, because I postponed those chakra readings for almost a year, because I was like, well, I've never really studied them. And I believe in yoga, exercise, I do, but I never studied the chakras, which now they want me to teach more about the 9th and 10th and 11th chakra. Okay, that's when we're all in the cosmic realm, so it's good. But on December 31st, I chose to bring forward this Archangel Aniel about sexuality. And this is a famous painting for Aphrodite. Okay. And you're the 12th reading I've done, and I still haven't looked up who painted this, but it's famous. It's an ancient or old school painting. But born from the sea. You can see she's in the seashell, and she's born from the sea. So I thought it was fabulous that when I received this email, I said to myself, you know what? Let's make February, because I missed doing Clairvoyant Alchemy readings in January. And I enjoy my Clairvoyant Alchemy readings because it kind of sets me up to know what's going on. Like I say, I like to harness the energies. So here for you, Sagittarius, I have your chakra, which is the second chakra, your sacral chakra, okay? The second sacral, okay? And that is about the sexuality. And you ruled by Jupiter. Okay, so let's read this first here. Second chakra, your sacral chakra. Jupiter rules the navel, the sacral chakra of your body. This is the expansive planet that rules Sagittarius. Consider the expansions of sexual arousal and pregnancy that occur in this region of the body. Sagittarius has a boundless optimism in life, and all of your projects can be seen as expansions like filling a belly. And see these creative projects, that's what they're trying to share with us, these creative projects. And here we have the sacral chakra about sexuality, intimacy, emotions, and your stones, crystals are aventurine, ruby, carnelian, citrine. And it's also your element is water, even though it's like Sagittarius fire, but it's like sometimes maybe you need water to put out the fire because you're not thinking right. Okay, just consider. And we're going to learn together, okay? Because truly, I've always embraced the wisdom of the Hindu magic, and I'm a shaman in the respect I believe in all. I don't believe in religion. I believe in the cultures of the magnificent people who've lived for thousands of years. I believe in the extraterrestrials too. But mainly, we want to keep balance, and that's the theme on this channel. We keep the balance. We know there's dark forces, and we know there's light. And there's a video that I'm finally going to bring through. It's going to happen. Okay, and I just wanted to share, we're in the month of February, okay? It's known as the Pisces healer's moon. Okay, lunar and turn. We've had all these magnificent, and we're going to have these eclipses in February. So I want to do a special read for the month of February for all zodiac signs. But here we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess has come out twice now for these readings I've been doing, embracing the um, the Venus mystical love. Okay, so. And sage your house if you can, please, my darling. Stones are amethyst and jasper. And the goddesses here, Brigitte, Kuan Yin, Diana, and Aphrodite. Okay. And what's super cool, I love Brigitte. I've made videos just for this Celtic goddess. And Kuan Yin, I think on February, it's the 10th or 6th. Oh, God. 6th. The Chinese zodiac goes into its new realm, and it's about the sign of the dog. I want to do something special because I love this Chinese goddess, Kuan Yin. She is so beautiful. I truly need to work more with this beautiful goddess. I love her. Diana and Artemis both came out twice. It's crazy good. And here we have Aphrodite being highlighted for this month. And I did this paperwork years ago. But here we have, and now we have this Venus exalted in the sign of Pisces, the water sign. And the medicine is rising energy, purification, new growth, honoring and forgiving yourself, self-love, accepting responsibility, and planning for the future. Okay. So create, 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 my darlings, with your power force source. Okay. And really, this is a beautiful year to, it's like fall in love. And even if you're married, let's fall in love again. You got married for a reason. Okay. But if that marriage is something that's not meant to be, then exit gently. There's no reason to stay in a loveless marriage. Okay. And sometimes we have to gain strength in that recourse as well. But you create you. It's about you. Self-love. Okay. When you love yourself, and this is not narcissistic. Look at this card. Just did not want to come through. Oh boy, okay, already we got a bonus card for you, Sagittarius. This is not about, when you embrace spirituality, there's no ego involved, okay, in spirituality. Because truly, you're giving it up to spirit. Spirit is in charge, okay? This is not about ego. This is not about you saying, oh, I'm in charge, and, no, 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 no. This is about you believing in the higher forces that be. Okay. Good, bad, and ugly. You're aware or beware. We talk about that a lot. Right? Be aware or beware. Okay. So, but it's about the souls of darkness against the souls of light. But we have spiritual warrior power, and I think more than ever we're going to talk about that more since I'm entering my 7th year on YouTube. And I'm here to teach the balance. We can't kill the devil. Demons never die. The creatures of the devil, those demons never die. And they grow taller and taller and stronger and stronger, fiercer. Okay. So, but we can exit. We can tell them you don't, not in mi casa. You're not welcome here, and you get the F out. Okay. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start talking about that more. Okay. Because we have a lot of negativity on this planet. The more people, the more negativity. Okay. But then there's beautiful souls too. So let's just see what happens. Actually, I watched that England people a lot, but I'm so happy that Prince Harry's marrying Meghan Markle in the respect, and that we have a young blood coming through. Because the Queen can't live for another 90 years. Okay, so we'll have new blood, and it's going to be good. It's going to be better than ever. And thank goodness in the USA, they're only allowed for 4 years. Yes, but no, we can see positivity coming. Truly, we can see that. Okay, so I have already 3 cards with bonus. And Sagittarius, believe in your core too. I mean, as a passionate fire sign, right there in my hand, also ruled by planet Jupiter. It's, you should always think, the most positive you can for your own core, for your family, for you know what to do. And definitely, it's time for all of us, to really start embracing. Oh, right here in my hand. Okay, hold on. Let me just take a moment here. And what's beautiful about you two Sagittarius, you have that lovely, lovely angel temperance card as your major arcana. What a beautiful card. And that angel is literally, doing the elixing, the alchemy with the water. Okay, so we were just talking about water in the chakra. Uh, is your vibe. So, look at that card, maybe even print an image of a number 14 temperance card you really like and hang it on your wall, or wherever you can just meditate on that, okay, to balance yourself, okay, because water does put out the fire, okay, because sometimes some of us can get all, we've all been there, we get all crazy, and the fire sign is very, we got, can get a little loco in your own world, Leo and Aries. But look at this, super moon and the Leo. I just was so fabulous. It was so wonderful. I mean, like I say, I'm of all the clairs, I'm clairsentient. Like I truly feel things, and sometimes that's very positive for me. But sometimes it's like it can be very draining as well. Because people suck the juice out of you. So. But you embrace that. Meditate on that temperance card, okay, Sagittarius. And your mantra is, I perceive. Okay. And your colors are my favorite color on the planet, purple. Oh, boy. Oh, don't tell me no. Okay, Six of Wands. Well, this is about triumph. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay. You know what's been very curious? Six of Wands, triumph. Six of Fire, right here. Peace, karma, harmony. Triumph. Okay. Peace, karma, harmony, and triumph. And for these readings that I've been doing, which are kind of different energy I was trying to bring forward with the Venus, love, fertility, creativity, attraction towards spiritual treasure, that we've had the exact same cards coming through. And this High Priestess now is the third time. Third time she's come through. That's crazy good. And she's all about the moon. High Priestess is all about Luna. And she's all about that feminine principle. Okay? Very beautiful. This is really nice. And since you're closing this reading for me, Sagittarius, with your fire passionate energy, and you, Jupiter ruled, it's very, it's fabulousness. I mean, really. Besides the sun and the moon and planet Jupiter. Well, they're all cool. Mercury communicates with us. Actually, Mercury's trump card is the Magician. But you see, you have to go within. The High Priestess, this same card. I think it's come through now. Well, I know this card has come through 3 times now. You're the third. Because I'm like, I follow, who comes out that I want to come through. I always want, the sun, the moon, and the High Priestess, and the Magician to come through. And now we have the Page of Swords. Now, he has not come through from this deck. So in the pages, usually they're known as the feminine side. We have the pages and the knights. Knights are the male active, and the males, and the pages are usually the feminine. But nonetheless, that really doesn't matter because, like I say, we don't read gender specific on this channel. We just read the energies to harness to what you have to do. But here we have the Page of Swords, that male active, mental, clear conscious of how you're thinking. And I love I talk about it. I know I repeat myself, but it's the truth. I love when I see the pages and the nights come through, because no matter what age you are, that says they got the energy. You got the energy. Whether you're 50, 60 years old and you're watching this video, you got the energy to do something in 2018 that are going to change. It's going to change life, right? And change is good. Change is good if you're evolving, especially when we're working with spirituality. So we know that our soul is going to connect to that higher dimension, higher force source, however you want to call it, God, Jesus, love, whatever, however you look at it, it's all good. It's all good. And get grounded. That's what we've been talking about, getting grounded forever on this channel. But it's, if you can get outdoors more often, you know, even if it's just sitting by your window and looking outside. You know, I was raised in New York City. It wasn't really easy to just go outside, and especially in the winter months, you know, you just. But I was fortunate. I walked to school every day, so I did. I was out in the elements, but some of us, you know, but it's still it's where you place your mind control. Okay. Ay ay ay. Okay, well, hold on a momento here. I was just saying that this card has come out 3 times. Well, now Diablo's come through with the exact same card 3 times. This is the 3rd time this same devil card has come through. Okay? And you know, Diablo has a lot of wisdom. I was just suggesting and sharing how I have this video coming, and I'm going to do it in front of my fireplace, and it's, you know, the souls of light against the souls of darkness, and that's in the Essenes was an ancient cult that I totally believe that Jesus was a part of as a little boy. I totally believe this, because there's supposedly in the Bible, there's a time frame like 7 or 8 years that nothing is written about him, but this was a very secretive cult, and they always wore white, but they had a lot of treasures, gold. Anyway, Edgar Cayce, the famous psychic, he talked about the Essenes a lot, and that's how I studied the Essenes, because I was back in my 20s and 30s. I was really into Edgar Cayce. Okay, so this exact same card has come through, but you see now we have the High Priestess. Okay, so let's talk about this for the moment, because this is the first time I've ever held a High Priestess card with the Devil card. But that's why we need to go into our intuition. That's why we have that secretive power force source amongst us. Okay, the feminine principle for understanding what we can feel and know, you know, and be instinctual with it, and use our psychic availability, receptivity. Okay, because if anyone can fight off a devil, it's the High Priestess and the Magician. Okay, and the angels, and you, Sagittarius, have that Temperance card. I truly know that the yellow's come through for the 3rd time. The exact same card. Okay, and truly, I was just saying when this card just first came through, I forget what sign it came through for. You know, Diablo doesn't really come out on my table a lot. Okay, this devil card, I mean, I could do. I've done Clairvoyant Alchemy readings now, I think, for a couple of years, and it's very seldom that the devil, but now he's come through 3 times. But you know, he's going to come through because we're talking about love. Okay, Venus love. I truly believe that right now. Why? And then you know, the same exact card, because that's why I use 3 different decks, because I like when the cards come, and especially if they tap the same energy force. So you see, and that's what the devil doesn't want. They don't want us to love. They don't want us to have joy. They want to destroy us. That's all they want to do. But you can't destroy the High Priestess, I'll tell you that. You can't destroy the Magician. Okay? So embrace the qualities. They can't destroy the angels. The angels take the demons out. As I understand, it takes 2 angels, 2 archangels, to take one demon away from, if they're in your property. This is truth. There's evil and good in this world. And, but it's not to fear. We're fierce and fearless on this channel as well. It's just more to understand it. Okay, well, this is the first time this card's come through, because I love the dragon, so I would remember this. The Seven of Fire. Okay. The Seven of Staves, Wands. And you're a fire sign. This is the first time I've seen this card. Actually, this is the first time I think I've ever seen this card. I don't recall ever knowing there was a dragon in this deck. This deck is the Lover's Path Tarot, where literally all the lovers highlighted in the deck were actually, like real people, like Paolo and Francesca. We'll read that for you, because now this is the third freaking time that same card has come through. The Seven of Staves. I've never seen this card before. Okay, so, but now how I look at sevens, it's about spiritual challenges or spiritual victory. Okay. But this is your fire code here, Sagittarius. So consider, seeking that spiritual knowledge. Okay. Please embrace it. Wake up every morning with an attitude of gratitude. Pray about positive day. Chin up, look up. Never give up. Okay. As positive as you can. And you truly are. Sagittarius people are usually very positive. I think so. I've never met a downer, but, we all have our days. And here we have, wearing my dragon, my double-headed dragon right now for the fire sign. Fire signs. Love it. That's so unique. I've never seen this card before. That's a good sign, though, you see? Because I just talking about Diablo, so let's make sure the dragon comes for him. Right? Okay, this card has come through as well. Two of Coins. The Two of Coins. And there's this balance. We've been talking about 2018 is number 11 master code, and 1 + 1 is 2. And the 2 is this pairing. You're supposed to come together. And this card has come through as well, but the Two of Coins has also come through because I've been kind of showing the example of, Ben & Jerry's ice cream. For those of you who know about Ben & Jerry's ice cream, literally these two guys got together and said, yeah, let's make some ice cream, and it's like, they're multimillionaires now, and it's not so much about the money. They brought a union together that cosmically was meant to be, soul to soul. They respected each other and they worked it, and there's no free ride. They worked together, and there we have it. And that's what, to me, this energy is about, because this is the coins, the earth element, the resources, the money. So believe in this pairing in 2018, whether you already are cognizant of this pairing, somebody and I've talked about it too, because we brought out this Venus love, and that, if you are happily married and you two decide to grow together with a business idea, I am one to say go for it. Okay? I want to say yes, you go for it. But if you're single and you have an idea, just pitch it, because there might be others who say, listen, I'm embracing this vibe. I believe in you. Okay? So move it forward. I like how this card came through, a card I've never ever seen. That's pretty nice. Okay, so believe in you, my darlings. Look at this, Major Arcana card. So we have the High Priestess Major Arcana card. We have the Devil, and we have this card right here, Transformation Death. And this is, in case you have Scorpio in your charts, this is Scorpio's Major Arcana card. But that's okay. That's what we want for 2018. Transformation. That's the vibe. transform ourselves, to make some coin, to get it right, to work with the higher powers that be, and bring it together. Okay. And become that magician, high priestess, the alchemy. For you, Sagittarius, the temperance card, it's a beautiful card. That temperance card is so lovely. And that's about knowing yourself. Higher self-wisdom. Okay. Transformation, that's what it is. Okay. It truly is. And it is the temperance card for you, Sagittarius, all about spirituality as well. It truly is. It's literally an angel doing the elixing, the alchemy. Okay. So believe in that, all right? And have, how do we say, good judgment. Have good judgment of what you're doing, okay? And that's when we go into meditation, that we have to have an hour of silence, okay? It's truth now. I mean, if you're watching videos like mine, that's honest. I'm being as honest as I can. You just can't have the laptop sitting up and the TV's on and no. Whether you lie down, whether you sit down, if your favorite chair, however you do it, it's just for you, and you have pen and paper near you. Okay. So a word, a phrase, and for those of you who follow me long enough, I've written things for years and years and years. And now, when I didn't know why I was doing it, now it's more reflective and honest in the respect, because I can show you when I wrote this back in 2004, 2008, whenever. And it makes more sense now, okay? And that's what it's all about. It'll make more sense to you next year when you wrote what you did today, okay? 6 of Wings. Well, hold on a second. We already have another 6 here. Okay, well, see, 6s to me are about that peace and karma, okay? Like karma. And here we have Diablo here. Diablo rules karma and monetary effects. So, it's not about you, I got to make money because I want this new car. No. It's about you work it, walk and talk it, but it's not about greed or ego. The spirituality has no ego involved. This is when you have faith, hope, and patience. That's exactly what spirituality is all about. Your soul is going to put out to the universe, I have faith, I have hope, I have patience, that when I work with the higher realm, whatever that means to you, it's going to work out. 6 of Wings and 6 of Wands. That's pretty fun. I like this combo. Okay, so we do have that peace and karma, and we have the wings. See here that goes the transformation of the butterfly again. Okay, so transformation is a key theme. I have to write it in the headline. And then the triumph of the wands, the fire, which you are. And so that's good. Okay. So, just put it out there positive as much as you can. Because this kind of 6 of Swords right here is one that literally in traditional tarot, there's a human person in the back of a boat, and you can see it like a spirit. Usually it's translucent how they paint it, or it's one in a cloak. But the spirit is working the rudder of the boat, and there's a cave, and you can see a little light in that cave. But this person riding that boat is just letting spirit take him into that cave to see the light. So that's how we have to work it. But the 6 of Wands is about triumph. So give it up to spirit. Okay, my darlings, you give it up to spirit. And like I said, if the dark forces are around you, which 3 times in a row, we're going to have to read that. That means, call on those angels, okay? Because they're the only ones that can fight off the devil. 3 of Gems. Look at this. Now work. Work it, girl. Look at this. Creativity 3, Empress 3, Venus Empress 3. Venus Empress has come through twice as well. Just came through yesterday. Sure did. For Aries, was fun. You're another fire sign there. 3 of Gems, work. Okay, so see, when you put it out there, okay, it's about you being creative. And you know, when you do create your bounty, not many can take it away from you. And just learn, how to work with money. It's not to overspend, and you got to save for a rainy day. Things happen, okay? So just understand there's a balance to life. There's always that balance. Lovely. So the 3 of Diamonds is here, the 3 of Gems, the 3 of Earth. And you know what? It's good to work, right? It's good. You make it happen for yourself. That's good. Okay, let's see this bonus card here. Okay, here we have, look at this, the exact same. Now this same king has come through, I think this is the 3rd time too. I do. This exact same king. So this High Priestess, and this is known as the King of Kings because he's the male active. The swords and the fires are all about male activity, male action, and he's known as that clear conscious King of Kings. In the rank of kings, he's the highest of the kings. And we have the High Priestess. So see how think clearly, and have that, that secretive. We've been talking about this High Priestess too because I was sharing with others, don't tell too many people, especially if you're considering a new project, okay, to bring you money, whatever it is, a book or what, or opening up a business of some kind that you've created. Don't share with too many people. Sometimes, especially family, okay, because they get jealous because they know you so well. Well, how are you going to do that? You know what I mean? Don't even tell too many, and especially you don't want to talk too much because here's the Diablo for the 3rd time. He wants to just shade all of this. He wants to shade her. He wants to shade him. Because he thinks he's the único, the only one. But no, we're going to fight like a High Priestess. And we're going to use that huge sword if we have to. With intellect, mental intellect. With our words that are crisp and correct. Here we have Diablo. Sometimes I curse on my YouTube channels, but we have this saying we say to the devil: you fuck with me, I fuck with you, devil. Okay, so that's how we do it. You want to come in? No. You F with us, we F with you. Okay, because we're fierce and fearless spiritual warriors. And we know how to think it. We know how to do the magic. We know how to send you back to where you come from. We can't kill them, but we can send them away. Okay. So let me, before I pick these goddess cards, these are some goddess cards I have here. I have to read the devil card because, my Lord, this is 3 times now. And you're my final read for this February. So let's see what this was again. Who Paolo, and when this card first came through, I forget who came through already, but I was like, who is Paolo and Francesca? Because the Empress came through as Cleopatra and Caesar as the lovers, okay, and that's truth. We know they truly were here for us, but okay, hold on. Here we have temptation. Okay, temptation. The traditional card, the devil. The lovers are Paolo and Francesca. The keywords are inner turmoil, obsession. Okay, obsession. Francesca da Polenta of Ravenna was married to Giovanni Malatesta to strengthen their family's political bonds. But there was one problem. Francesca loved Giovanni's brother, the handsome Paolo. Tempted by love, Francesca and Paolo's story could only end in sorrow. These true events inspired the poet Dante, who had a vision of Paolo tenderly embracing Francesca to protect her against the forces swirling about them in Hades. And Hades is the underworld, the dark realm, black void of the demon's den. Okay, so it's like hell. Okay, so in ancient times, or time ago, Hades was known as hell. Dante retold their sad story in his Inferno, the first book of the Divine Comedy. And you can just Google that. That's famous. I've never read it myself, but it's a famous writing. I want to say, what year did he wrote that? Well, anyway, it's fact. It's not fiction. Okay. The meanings: tempted by forces one cannot control, obsession in the form of envy, sensual desires, the need to be controlling. Okay. Obsession in the form of envy. That's why I was just saying, with the High Priestess, okay, coming through for the third time too, the exact same card. Don't tell too many people about what creative ideas you have. I truly mean that with my heart. Okay. And especially family. I'd kind of stay away from them right now until you gain solitude. Okay. And that's what's sad. The envy, the jealousy, and that mainly, when it's envy and jealousy, it mainly comes from people who know you, and yeah, there could be strangers too, people don't know you, but mainly the ones who know you are the ones who want to send you evil, because they're lost in space somewhere, and they don't have the aptitude and the oomph to take it forward, or they're just takers, or you know what I mean. Haters and takers, they're all the same. So just stay positive, Sagittarius. Call on your planet Jupiter. Make that wheel of fortune happen for you. Okay. But you got to work it, my darlings. You got to walk your talk. There's no free ride. And if you're lazy, well, I don't know what that means, but it's not going to work. Okay, well, hold on a minute. She just slid in my hand, and we just had this too. Sedna. Sedna just came through yesterday for Aries. You know what? What time is it? 42. Okay. So I'd like to select. Let me turn my head. See, I shouldn't. That's why I have to turn my head, because I know these cards really well. This is by a Brazilian artist named Suzanne Sedovole. I loved her. This is way before YouTube. I think I was in my 30s when I first found her. And my sadness was she passed in her 40s from cancer. I have her books. I have another deck of her little cards here. These are her goddess decks cards. I have her animal cards. She was so metaphysical to me. I thought, and her drawings are very dreamy kind of sea. You can see her. So this is Sedna and Peacock. Look, very good. So we got a goddess and an animal card, which that's kind of funny, because another animal came through, and this is supposed to be only goddess, so somehow they got stuck in there, but that's wonderful. But here's Sedna, okay? Sedna, right here. Sedna, the one down there, was once a beautiful Eskimo woman who lived with her father. None of the local suitors appealed to her, and she refused to marry until a fulmar, a type of bird from across the sea, promised to take her to his home of luxury. When she found she had been deceived and was ill-treated, she begged her father to take her home. As the two were crossing the water, a flock of fulmars caused a huge storm to arise. To save his own life, I don't know why this card came back to back, actually, because it's kind of like a weird myth, in my opinion. But anyway, to save his own life, Sedna's father threw her into the ocean. As she clung to the boat, he chopped off her fingers, which turned into whales, seals, and all the mammals of the sea. Sedna descended to Adlivum, 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 the Eskimo underworld. Now, we just talking about Diablo here, ruler of the Hades underworld. Okay, so now we've got these two underworlds coming through. And this just came through yesterday. So you see the energy that's coming through. So please, my friends, my Sagittarius, whether that's your sun or your moon or your rising or one of your children or beloved ones, keep that balance. Okay, just keep the balance. Don't go into the dark zones. Okay, Sedna descended to Adlivum, the Eskimo underworld, where she now rules the dead. She's like Oya in the Orisha African Yoruba religion. But she's like the badass. Oya just came through. I loved when she came through just for my last Power of the Orishas. Okay, so she now rules the dead. To ensure that she will continue to send food to hunters, shamans descend to visit her, comb her hair, and massage her mutilated hands. Sedna is a reminder of the nourishing gifts that are to be found deep in the dark, cold places that we most fear. Okay, so literally this same card has come back to back. So we're fierce and fearless on this channel. Embrace your spiritual side, your spiritual warrior side. Okay, we can sage them through, smoke them through the darkness. And if those are people in your life, just smoke them through. Okay, that's why saging is so important. And I believe in the Florida water. I've made many videos in crystal power for amethyst, black tourmaline for protection. Okay, black tourmaline and amethyst are like key for protection. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hold on a minute. Ay, ay, ay. Watch out, my little. Okay, I have to bring these forward because we've had Diablo now come back to back. Okay, and I'm not saying that's crazy good. Okay, that's a theme. So just be aware or beware. And the peacock. Vision, wisdom, beauty, guardianship. The many eyes in the peacock's tail feathers are associated with vision and wisdom. In Greek mythology, the bird was a symbol of the goddess Hera, who kept it in her temple as a many-eyed guard. Muslims of Java believe the peacock guards the gate to paradise. In Europe, peacock mythology has varied and, depending on the culture, may represent a bad omen or symbolize the soul. Okay, my darlings. Well, I got a little deeper down at the end there too, but that's okay, Sagittarius. In the respect, that's why we use that term: be aware or beware. Okay, be aware or beware. There's no reason to have fear, and that's the thing about the dark forces. That's why they want to work, put that fear in you, because they know that'll mess you up, and it's not necessary. Okay, it's truly not necessary. When we work with the white light, bright light, we're in charge, and we know we can call on those angels, and that's. But unfortunately, it's when they know you're embracing spirituality as white light power. That's when the dark ones come around, for sure. Okay, because they want to destroy our soul. And Diablo's a soul catcher. Okay. That's why he loves when you're addicted or you're doing bad things, or what you know what I mean by bad things. So. But let's not take it away from this reading. For you, my darlings, transformation is in the air. Think like that magician, that alchemist, high priestess. Okay, have that clear conscience like this King of Kings right here. But there's this coin card has also come through a pairing. If you can think of whoever, someone, or even if it's your spouse, you can make it happen. And here we have dragon energy for you fire signs. I believe in the dragons. I wear my dragons. I have 2 dragons around my left ankle. I wear anklet, 2 dragon anklets. That's how much I believe in it. And I don't have HBO, but I did get to watch the last show of the Games of Thrones. I thought that was really kind of cool. I could see how people got addicted to that show. But I don't watch too much TV in the respect to sit there and watch it. But you know what? I got to stand Diablo tall now, okay? He's on the table, so. And he's been. See? Because we're talking about Venus mystical love, and he wants to shut that down. Because that's how I'm looking at it. 3 times the same card from the lover's path. You see how he just wants to shut down that love. Because, you know, love is real. And trust, he knows that. Okay? So bring out that beautiful white light love and send all the others back to where they come from, okay? Love to all. Enjoy February, my darling Sagittarius.